the show, and like I was telling our audience, one of our sponsors for this very special show is Doris, and they do a great line of products. They do foamies, they do sterling silver finings, they do beads, they do all sorts of stuff, and we're just really happy that they decided to be one of our sponsors. And our audience got to wear a party hat, well, a party visor. So they all decorated them, and they look so cute. Now, we're almost done with our first show, and so it's getting near lunchtime. Are you guys hungry? Yes. Yes, okay. Now, like Cheryl said, I don't really cook, okay? But, you know, around town, everybody's doing burger wars, right? So I said, I'm gonna enter the burger wars. I can make just as good burgers as anybody, okay? But mine is better, okay? All you need is some plain, like Nilla wafers or diamond breaky, rough and readies, whatever size you want, right? Okay, and then we're gonna need, this is what we do. Just get your favorite icing. You can make your own, or, you know, I don't cook, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and get some in there. Now, you kind of want to get white. I don't know what you guys like to put on your burgers, but these are going to be cheeseburgers, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys also do, anybody does cake decorating? No? Well, here's a quick lesson. When it comes to cake decorating, we have a thing called, this is the icing color, and it's actually a paste. It's not liquid. Because when you do cake decorating and you have icing, the consistency, how thick or thin it is very important depending on what you're doing. So if you added a liquid like food coloring, that could mess it up. Even a few drops can really mess up your whole thing. So this is what you do. You always just, this is what we teach, and what we learn is just leave that silver thing on and poke a hole, get a toothpick, and stick it in whatever you're going to color up. And you might need, depending on what kind of cheese you're making, because I'm making cheese right now. So this is yellow food coloring. And we're just going to mix it up. This probably looks more like, I don't know, this doesn't look like American cheese. Looks almost like Cheese Whiz, but kind of cheese. I don't know, but it's a light colored cheese, okay, that we're going to use. So I think I want to add a little more color, and that's what you do. You mix it up, and you just got to stick it in, and no double dipping, okay? So we just do that, and we mix it up. So we get our nice little color here going, yeah. Okay, so I got my cheese, because I want to get, you know, if I'm going to enter the burger wars, I got to be prepared, right? So I got to get all my stuff ready for my burgers, right? So I got my cheese. Now, sometimes I like tomatoes, sometimes I like lettuce. I think I'll do some lettuce today. All you need is some nice coconut flakes. Now, this time is the time that you would use food coloring, okay? So you take your little food coloring that you just get, and a lot of times it's really close right next to the coconut anyway. So you just put a couple drops in your Ziploc bag. And then all you gotta do is shake it up. And before you know it, you're gonna have your greens. Okay? Fast, yeah? Wish you could grow lettuce this fast. Would be good, yeah? Whew, okay. So now we're ready. Okay, so we got our buns. So we got our buns ready. Oh, look, they're just came out of the oven. Okay. Now, I like a little mayo. Okay, so I'm gonna put some mayo. And you know, it's good to put the mayo on the top and the bottom bun. And in this case, you can't really tell the top or the bottom. So either way is good. And you can just be as generous as you like, whatever. Just get some in. And this is actually to help you do some other parts. Okay, over here I got my grill going. Remember, we're creative people. Oh, look, my burger's ready. Okay, so I'll put my burger on top. Ooh, smells good, huh? Guys, ready for lunch, right? Okay. So I got my burgers, and those can be anything, but I prefer these. because they have a little shape to them, so they kind of look like burgers, okay? And I guess since normally I don't really eat cheeseburgers. I ordered bacon cheeseburgers with no cheese, please. And then, right? That's what I do. Yep. So, but I know some of you like cheese, so we'll put some cheese on it. And yes, I'm going to touch this in my hand, so you don't eat it. I'll eat it. And what you kind of want to do is you could put it in an icing bag so it squirts out a little bit finer. But the key to make it really look good is to put the cheese close to the edge so it oozes out like real cheese. Okay, so we got that going. Wish I could cook this fast too. I have my lettuce, just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's a lot, but they fall out anyway. And then we top it off with our top bun. Don't you think I would win? Yeah. Because, see how cute. Okay, and then Wilton makes these cute little mini loaf pans, and you know, like 2 burgers fits perfectly. Okay, but pretend I ate one. But you can't, you know, what do they always say? You want some fries with that? Okay, so we'll get our fries in there. And then you have a meal. See, Cheryl, I can cook. But that's how easy, and this is a really fun thing to do. You can have the kids help you make it. You know, it's just a fun thing, and it's really cute. You can do a lot of things, especially like, I was really happy when Scissors came out with that new box, the carry-all one, because then it looks like a little Happy Meal box, and you can make your own little Happy Meal thing with these. So, do I win the Burger Wars? Yeah. All right. Well, we have a lot of prizes to give away, and we still have some names, so I'm going to actually call a name right now. And I have all these tiny little... Gail Masaki, come on down. So we've been doing that throughout the whole show. We've been giving out wonderful prizes from our wonderful sponsors of our show. We have, of course, Ben Franklin and Ace Hardware here in Hawaii. And then we had Hero Arts, we had Doris, and we actually have one more for you guys. You know, a lot of, how many have seen the Joy of Crafting blog? Okay, one of the first projects, in fact, the first project I did used punches, right, from Marview Cheetah. You guys are getting some punches today too. Yay! So right now, while we give out our punches, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back.